HRC won the popular vote by 2.8 million. She won California by 3.4 million. She literally lost popular votes everywhere else. Love your show, Ron. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? She did get more votes though overall, and you know who the establishment blames? Everybody except for the Electoral College. She could have, and I hate to revisit HRC stuff, but here's the thing. When Al Gore got screwed over in 2000, he took up a cause. He took up global warming. And, I don't agree with Al Gore on everything. This isn't about, policies. But this is about what the man did after. The man took up a cause, and his cause was global warming, and that's what he ran on. Hillary Clinton totally could have taken on the Electoral College as her cause. She could have been like, you know what? I got screwed over by this, so I got personal vests. But this system is not right. It's archaic. It's based on slavery, and it should have been gone years ago. And I'm committed to getting rid of this archaic system. And whether you agreed with me or not, I hope that you see how much this hurts our democratic experiment. And if she would have done that, I would have been like, you know what? I really don't like Hillary Rodham Clinton. I never was able to vote for her. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I never voted for her. I never will. But I applaud her for that. That's cool that that's what she's doing after all this. Kate points out she's not even advocating for paper ballots. So here's the thing. Hillary Clinton has really proved who she is. There's one thing that Hillary cares about. You know what that is? Herself. Every speech that she's done since the election has been about promoting herself. She wrote a book of blame, blaming everybody but herself. And in the speech she gave, I guess the speech was yesterday. I'm not sure exactly when the speech happened, but the clips were circulating yesterday. In that speech that she gave over in India, what did she do? She patted herself on the back. She blamed the entire country. She blamed the country. That's what she did. My dad's a really smart guy. But we don't agree on everything. He voted for Hillary 3 times. He voted for her in the 2008 primary. He voted for her in the 2016 primary. He voted for her in the 2016 general. Was he ever thrilled about her as a politician? No. Did he ever like her policies? No. He just thought that she had the best chance of winning, and he didn't want to see a Republican. He voted for her 3 times. And he lives in one of those backward states. He's one of the people that she just called backwards. He's a professor at Carnegie Mellon University. And even if he wasn't, that doesn't matter. That's not the point I'm trying to make. Whether or not he was a professor or was unemployed, it doesn't matter. Nor does it matter for anybody else. The point is there are people like him that voted for her 3 times. Or there are people I know in swing states that voted for her in the general and then cried their eyes out in the car after because they were appalled by what happened during the primary. They were inspired by Bernie only to have that hope crushed. And they casted a vote for Hillary Clinton, and then they cried after. I know people that did that. That's why I don't voter shame. That's one of the many reasons why I don't voter shame. And she just looked those people in the eye and just rubbed salt in the wound. Jesse points out that was her. Jesse lives in a swing state. She voted. And she cried after. Because she didn't want to vote for Hillary Clinton. But she felt like her arm was twisted into submission. Pasta, my executive, my show booker and executive producer. He's executive producer because all you guys are executive producers. You guys do, by definition, executive produce this show because you bring me the stories. I mean, how arrogant can somebody be to say that about this country? To say that about the people that live here and the people that voted for her 3 times, some of them, to then say you're backwards. All the places that matter voted for me. The coast voted for me. Well, guess what, Hillary Rodham Clinton? I live on the coast. I live in California, and I didn't vote for you. And part of the reason I didn't vote for you was because of all my friends in swing states that felt like they had to vote for you and cried because of it. I lived in a state where no matter what I did, it wasn't going to affect the outcome at all. So I had the privilege to not even think twice about voting my conscience. I didn't even think twice. There was no doubt in my mind. Why would I vote for you? You did nothing to earn my vote. In fact, you told me to go get screwed. Every progressive in this country, Hillary Clinton looked you in the eye and said, I don't want or need you. And guess what? Turns out that wasn't the case. Because her message was inspiring to nobody. Maybe if she saw what populism was doing in the country, even in red places, she would have listened a little bit and she could be president right now. She chose not to. And it's not my fault. Hillary's not president. It's not Jill Stein's fault. It's not Russia's fault. It's Hillary Clinton's hubris fault. It's the DNC's fault. And it's the fact that she ran the worst campaign in my lifetime and probably yours too. And you can add the entire country that's not on the coast to the list of people she blamed. She's blamed Russia. She's blamed the voters. She's blamed feminists. Yes, she has blamed feminists. She's blamed millennials. She's blamed... I mean, it's pointless for us to revisit this. But yeah, that speech last night, that was beyond disgusting. That was beyond disgusting. And honestly, anybody that still defends her at this point, how could you? Ugh. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.